Well, you guys sit there. I'm going to make dad noises.
We're missing our dad noise king.
My name is Hayden.
Got it, John. Welcome to Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies,
TV shows,
and
video games.
My name is Hayden.
it'd be funny if we had him going, my name is Hayden. Games.
Games. We could make it.
We could do. We have the technology. It's just, will Mitch be bothered?
Well, we'll Mitch have time.
More or less. This episode of Entertain This is brought to you by Capri Sun.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a real sponsor. It would be so cool if they did, because I love Capri Sun.
They just send you free samples.
Yeah. Everybody laughs when they open up my fridge when they come over, because they just see like a whole drawer filled with Capri Suns. It's like, you're 31. It's like, yeah, but it's a Capri Sun.
But they're so good.
They're so good. And it's such a convenient pouch with a straw. And it's a good amount. Anyway, this episode, we're talking about the best cartoon dads.
Yes.
But before we do,
I said animated, not just cartoon.
cartoon animated dads. Before we do, social media. Mitch.
Well, you can go to entertainthis.podcast.com, which will take to our Facebook group
And page.
You also go to entertain.this, which is our Instagram. Anyways, you can go to @thisentertain for our Instagram. Or no, man, I might as well just start over. Entertain.this for our Instagram, @thisentertain for our X/Twitter, and then our TikTok and YouTube is entertain this !
Yes.
Those things.
We got there. Finally.
Just ignore that first part.
Just forget all about that. That didn't happen. We'll cut that out in the edit. We won't.
No.
We say that, but we won't. Or wait, Mitch won't.
No.
So, the top 10 animated or cartoon dads.
Yes.
My number 10's a wild card.
Okay.
Ed's dad from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Do you ever see Ed's dad?
No. He's only alluded to.
Oh, okay.
And I put him for two reasons. Because two of the funniest lines from that show is where he talks about his dad because of his sister Sarah tells his mom what happened. And it's almost like he sounds like the most believable person in the entire show. Where Ed's just panicking. He's like, you know what this means? He goes, Sarah will tell mom will tell dad, and dad will just sit there and watch TV. And I'm like, yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Or Sarah will tell mom will tell dad, and dad will say, not now, I just got home from work.
Yeah. I don't even get to get out of the truck. They're at the door.
like zombies. You're like, ah!
Basically, if they're home when I pull in the driveway, they come running out the screen door, and they're just standing by the truck. I'm like, you got to move so I can open the door.
And they're like, get out. And it's just like...
Yeah, because my little girl, she's playing around, and she'll go, Dad, get out, and just stand there. Mm-hmm. And I just look at her. And my son,
boy,
he doesn't know. He's 2 years old. So he'll be banging on the door going, Dad, out. I'm like, I can't. You're in the way.
I can't open the door until you move. Dad, teleport out. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Do it. Just do it.
Piece of crap.
Anyways, so you said your number 10 is Ed's dad. Does he have a name?
No, just Ed's dad.
Okay. Well, my number 10 is Shrek.
All right.
He's got like the little kids. And he's taking. I remember my favorite part is when he takes them to like the little kids' daycare or not daycare, the party place, and they're having their birthdays. And the other kid comes up to him and goes, "Do the rock," and he turns around. He goes, "No, go away, kid. Daddy, make him do it. Do the rock." And eventually Shrek roars. And he looks at the other guy, looks at his dad, and he goes, "Thank you, Daddy." But hey, Shrek goes out and he's fighting for to keep his kids safe and all that stuff. So
The things a dad would do if they were an ogre
feed them like slugs
in an animated film.
Yeah. just figured Shrek was a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay. What's your next one?
Marlin from Finding Nemo.
He went to great lengths.
He put up a lot. He put up with a lot to get his kid back. After that kid was disobeying him and being rebellious.
He touched the butt.
Don't you? Oh, you're. Like he went through all kinds of trouble.
I had to deal with Dory.
Oh my God! Sea Monkey has my money. Sharks.
My name is Bruce.
Oh yeah, the giant shark or the mine. Mine.
The birds,
the seagulls, the pelican who like rescued him and like flew him away. That's like just keep walking. But you know, doing what a dad had to do.
Yeah.
Going out and finding his little guppy and bringing him back home.
Next one on my list is Homer.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah. As goofy as he is, he actually is a good dad. He like
Oh!
I mean, if you look past the first few seasons where he would always strangle Bart,
Yeah.
if you look past that, he's a pretty good dad. He's always trying to help out. He might not be good at it, but he tries.
It's implied he gave up on a lot of his dreams and aspirations to work where he does so he can provide for his family.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a good dad. Better than Ned Flanders. Got a divorce. And now what's the kid's name?
I thought his wife died.
Oh, she did? I don't know. I can't remember. There's 30
My
years.
next one is Ned Flanders. Because he's better than Homer.
Well, you know. That's what it is. But yeah, I just said Homer for that one. All right, your next one.
Ned Flanders.
Why Ned Flanders?
Because he's like an ideal dad. You know, I mean, obviously it's a caricature of just like that holier than thou, but like he's always a good person. Like, he doesn't do anything
He's
bad.
the complete opposite of Homer.
His mustache.
Hi diddly do.
Yeah, he's just like the total goofy.
The neighbor I would want to punch in the face.
Yeah, you just want to hit him because he's such a goody two shoes. But he doesn't do it to just like be a goody two shoes. Like he does it because he wants to be a good person.
Yeah, wants to be a good role model.
Mm-hmm.
What's his kid's name?
I can't remember his kids' names.
Oh wait, no, yeah, because his kid isn't the one with red glasses.
He has two kids.
Yeah, but there's not Bart's best friend.
No, that's Milhouse.
Milhouse, yeah. I was thinking that was his dad, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my next one is Dracula
Dracula.
from Transylvania.
Okay. I was like, Dracula.
Sorry, Hotel Transylvania with Adam Sandler. He's trying to keep his daughter Mavis, keep her away from the world because these crazy humans out there, just trying to protect her, keep her safe.
Not the crazy humans.
But then he meets a human, and he finally's like, all right, you can go. And lets her venture out a little bit. But he just wants to be there, wants to love her, keep her safe. He's a good dad. Lives with a bunch of monsters. He is a monster, but I like when I can't remember which one of the monsters tell him, but like he's walking away after meeting them all at the front lobby. He starts to turn his back and walk away, and they go, she is growing up. And he turns around, it's like his like eyes are like blood red. He's like screaming, he's like, no, she's not. My daughter saw that the first time, and she was terrified for a second. She was like, I was like, yeah, but he's okay. He's a good dad.
She's like, okay. All right.
Sure. But now she loves the movie, so yeah, that was my next one. Dracula.
My next one is Fred Flintstone.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
Wilma!
Yeah, I was taking care of Pebbles.
Hey, yeah, that rock necklace that Wilma's rocking. Hey, that was not cheap.
He's always got his hard hat.
Yeah, working at the quarry, taking care of Dino and Pebbles.
Although he did almost miss Pebbles' birthday one time for the water buffalo meeting.
But he got there.
He did. Well, he did. Yeah.
Fred's a good dad, doing what he's got to do, working at the quarry, sliding down dinosaurs' backs in the town of Bedrock.
Then poor feet driving everywhere. Now,
and his buddy Barney Rubble.
my next one was going to be Batman, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I mean, granted, regardless that he puts children in harm's way, I took him off and I put Alfred instead.
I was about to say Alfred would be.
Alfred's the best dad. Always taking care of Bruce, even when he's a man child.
Yeah, it's like I drew you a bath, and he goes he's like, oh, there's like the tubs. He goes, Alfred, like what the hell? And he just holds up a picture, and then he drew up a bathtub, and he's like, I told you I drew you a bath. He's like so pleased with himself.
Well, I mean, in like the actual comics and in the cartoons and stuff, he's always like stitching him back up and giving him
Tending
advice,
his wounds, and being a mentor and advisor.
Master detective, and he's getting advice
From Alfred.
Yeah. All right, what's your next one?
My next one, Randy Marsh. From South Park.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just because he has his moments where he tries to be a good dad.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there's so many other versions where he is the worst person. Where like
getting his kids to sell weed because of Integrity Farms.
Integrity. He's just trying to make a better life for his kids, and it sounds like I hate you.
But like when they first did it, he's like convincing his son to sell weed at school.
He's such an idiot. Or where he learns how to cook so he can be a better father, and he's trying to make healthier foods for the kids' school lunches, and he's ruining like Pizza Wednesday.
I just remember the one where he gets up. I ain't heard no bell. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll beat up.
He was doing that for the team. Stan. He's just such a menace. Or where they're playing Guitar Hero, he tries to teach him how to actually play guitar.
Yeah.
And they're all like, "You're a loser." And he's like, "Oh." Or he plays World of Warcraft so he could bond with his son.
Yeah.
He's got his moments.
Okay.
And that fact that he's Lord.
Well, my next one is Piccolo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because he's not actually Gohan's dad.
But he's basically Gohan's dad.
He
'Cause
raised him.
Goku's like the worst dad.
Yeah. Yeah, he raised Gohan, taught him how to fight and all that stuff. So, yeah. He's a good dad. He's always there. Whenever Gohan's getting in trouble, he just shows up to help out.
He's Gohan's and like Goten and Trunks' like surrogate dad.
Yeah.
Because Goku and Vegeta are like the worst dads, or they're dead.
Vegeta's not a bad dad. He's just a tough dad. Because he was in contention because he's always there to take care of his son. When he needs him, he's just tough on him. Like when his son gave him a hug and then Vegeta just knocks him out.
Yeah.
Tells Piccolo take him, keep him safe as he tries to blow himself up to kill Majin Buu. But yeah, Piccolo, he's always there. Like he sacrificed himself to save Gohan. Like he jumped in front of the laser. Piccolo's a good dad.
Piccolo is a good dad.
Though he's not dead.
Even though he's not a dad.
Well, because then like later on in the more recent Dragon Ball superhero animated movie, he actually is taking care of Pan, which is Gohan's daughter.
His like whole thing is just to raise Saiyan children.
Yeah.
And the whole time like, Goku, you're the best dad. And he's just like, Kakarot.
All right, what's your next one?
Nigel Thornberry from the Wild Thornberries.
I've never
Played
seen
by
that.
Tim Curry.
I've never seen that.
With a gigantic nose and this huge mustache. And he's just like, smashing. Rah. Look what I can do with my hands. And he does like the worm thing, the wave. He's an idiot, but he's like a nature explorer. And he's just bringing Eliza Thornberry on there, and they're talking chimpanzee Darwin. Or well, Eliza can talk to animals. Okay. So she talks to Darwin. Darwin wears, shorts and a tank top. But he's a chimp just wandering around with him. Mm-hmm. And their crazy son, Donnie, who's like wearing a loincloth like little Tarzan. And then their older sister, Debbie, who's just like a rebellious teenager, just doesn't want to be there. But like takes her all over the world, shows her all kinds of stuff, just always being supportive. And her mom is like, oh my God, like distressed. And he's just like, smashing. He's just like, let's look at this beetle, and takes her on like a little adventure all the time. He's a good dad.
My next one was Mr. Incredible.
That is a good one.
I just, he's there for his family. He's trying to make a better life for him. Mm-hmm. Granted, he has to sneak off to be a superhero to do it, but
kids, listen to your mother.
Exactly. That's all dad. That's what dads are there for. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen to mom.
Or where he's having to take care of Jack while Elastigirl's gone, and he's just like exhausted. And he's like, oh no. He's like, where did he go? He's like, num cookie. Trying to get Jack to spawn back.
I inspire to be Mr. Incredible. Because like whenever my kids come in, they'll ask me for something. I was like, what'd your mom say? You didn't ask her? Go ask her first. I don't know what our plans are. Go ask her.
Go ask your mother. You need to go talk to the project coordinator.
Exactly. I'm just here to enforce the rules. Go talk to her.
So mom's a disciplinarian and the enforcer and the decision maker, but when things get really sidestepped, I'm the one who swings my boots in and goes, all right.
Well, yeah, mom will tell them to do something. Because they're still little, they'll say no because they still haven't figured out that no is not a good answer. And I'd be like, hey, what'd she say? Go to take a bath. I was like, then that's what you should be doing. Okay. My son just gets so sad. My son, he'll be all happy, and then if I get onto him, he'll go, okay. He just looks so defeated.
Like Eeyore? He
just looks down. Anyways, what's your next one?
My next one is Professor Utonium from Powerpuff Girls.
Really?
Yeah. Great dad. Made the kids.
Oh, well.
On accident. But always a supportive dad.
Okay.
He got him the color coordinated bed so they could all sit there and like the same thing. He's always like supportive of them, like fighting crime and doing stuff and just always proud, even though he has no clue half the time what they're doing. And he's just like, those are my girls. He's a good dad.
Okay.
Good dad.
My next one was Hank Hill.
Oh, Hank Hill's my number one.
Like I said,
Hank Hill is the best one out of all of them.
Mine weren't in any order. I just listed 10 of them down. But yeah, Hank Hill, because he's a good dad. He might be tired of all the BS that Bobby puts him through, but he's a good dad. He's always trying to give him advice, whether Bobby listens or not.
Yes. Like he's just like, boy ain't right. And just shuffles away.
Yeah.
And he tries to like be supportive of Bobby, but he's just such like a blue collar like dad.
Well, because
he's so believable.
But like there's one episode where Bobby's like doing this very like feminine like art or dance or something in there, and he's trying to convince him not to do it. And at the end of the episode, he finally just like supports him. Goes to his competition or something like that. But yeah.
Or like, because the two of them like don't really know each other.
Yeah.
And there's like one episode where they're at like a steakhouse and the two of them are eating, and Bobby's just like, "Excuse me, waiter." He's like, "This isn't prime cut. This is this." And he's like, and Bobby's like, and Hank's like, "Hey, Bobby, what the hell are you doing?" He's like, "You don't judge a man's steak until you've at least tried it." And he's like, and Hank's like, "You really know your way around meat?" And like some dude's like a meat grader, like who has like a college team.
Yeah.
That like competes, and he like gives Bobby his card, and like Bobby's like in like a college like debate like thing, and Hank's just like, yeah. Or like the roast thing where like Bobby's like growing him like in the closet.
Yeah.
And then Hank gets like into it like with the competition. And like he just takes over. But like he's just the most believable, normal looking dad.
Yeah.
And he has to put up with Peggy. And her size 16 feet.
16 feet? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like a whole episode where she drives to Mexico to buy shoes.
Jeez.
At like a special place because like one foot is like 16 and a half, the other one's 16. And she has to get special shoes made.
Okay.
Or dealing with Cotton, one of the worst dads.
I don't know that one.
Hank's dad. I got my shins blowed off by a Japanese machine gun in WW2.
Oh. What's your next one?
Uncle Iroh
Who's that?
from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh.
He's Zuko's uncle.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
His son is killed in the show. I mean, before the events of the show.
Yeah.
But Iroh's like the best mentor dad. He's like Alfred on steroids.
Oh, he's the Fire Nation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I do remember him.
He's like the dragon of like the West or something, or like
Okay.
he could do like the White Lotus.
Yeah, he's
moves.
trying to guide his.
And all he wants to do is just own a tea shop.
Is his nephew?
Yeah, Zuko.
Trying to guide his nephew into a better path.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you imprison Iroh, and he's wearing like baggy clothes, and he's just acting insane. And like he's waiting for like a solstice thing to kind of happen because that's when it like jacks up Fire Nation power. And like the whole time he's just working out, and like when it comes time for him to escape, they're like, he's like, crazy. He's like, he just stops, and all the guards like, huh? And he rips off his clothes, and he's like shredded, and he starts doing like fire, like shooting lightning out of his mouth, and like blows up the prison.
All right. Well, my next one is Mufasa. He died for his son
Because of that jerk Scar.
But like in the beginning, he's like teaching him, how to pounce, and he's giving him philosophy lessons as far as like don't go to the shadow place. There's good things and there's bad, but you must listen. He gives him good advice, and then ultimately he dies for him. He sacrifices his life to save his son. He's a good dad. Good dad.
Very good dad.
You're like, yeah, okay.
I'm like, it's a lion. These are people.
All right, what's your next one?
Goofy. From the Goofy movie.
He's the last one on the top of my list.
Just a single dad trying his best. Wants to connect with his son and be there. And
Yeah, in that whole movie, he wants nothing but just to connect with him.
he just wants to hang out with
And
his own kid.
his son wants nothing to do with him.
And like you watch movies as a kid, and it's like, God, Goofy, just let your son like live his life. And
Yep.
as you get older, you're just like, it's like you ungrateful little kid. like do you have any idea what it's like to have a dad like that who cares that much about you?
Yep.
Like, get it together. Like, you dope before you regret it.
Yep, that was my top one. But my next one is Master Splinter.
How am I not shocked?
He raises them 4 turtles. He raises them up to be, to be able to protect themselves. He gives them good philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen that? Well, it's not animated, but have you seen you've seen the 1990s one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When Raphael comes in and tells him he senses great anger. He's a good dad.
He's like Obi-Wan if he was a rat with a
He just wants to be there for his children.
cloak on and a stick.
I mean, he does have like a force ghost
Mm-hmm.
in that movie when he comes out of the fire. He's a good dad.
He was a good dad. He raised Ninja Turtles.
Yes,
4 of them.
Exactly.
And putting up with Raphael's anger nonsense.
Yeah.
And Mikey's stupidity. Or naivety.
Yeah. Master Splinter's such a great dad. Anyways, you said Hank Hill was your number one?
Hank Hill's my number
And
one.
Goofy was my number one.
Yeah, you just watch Hank Hill. It's just like everything about it where he's just like, yeah, he's just like, he's so it's like almost like a real person. And like that show ran for so long. And so many people watch. I love that show where they're grilling and he's like, yep, that's medium rare. And Bobby's like, Dad, what if somebody wants their steak well done? He goes, Bobby, we asked them politely but firmly to leave.
Firmly.
It's like, Dale, it's already 110 in the summer, and if it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm going to kick your ass. Dale, you giblet head.
All right, well, that's pretty much our top 10 list.
Of animated dads.
Yeah.
I thought about putting Peter Griffin on here, but I'm like, no, he's probably the worst. He's literally the worst. And he didn't start that way. Right? He was just kind of a doofus dad.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he was just a blue-collar kind of idiot dad, but like, he wasn't the freaking moron.
Yeah, now he just gives bad advice all the time.
And just does the worst things possible. And it's like, Lois, how have you not divorced this man?
Yeah.
Or my other one would have been Stan Smith.
Yeah, I thought about Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I was like, he does help, but he is really bad about it. He's really awful too.
And he only helps like when he has to.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come on, Some. It's like, Grandpa loves you, but Grandpa's love is fleeting. Let's go.
Well, I started watching the first episode of the new season, the season 7 that they had.
Uh-huh.
And like the very first episode, Poopy Butthole won't leave. And they're like, come here. They're like, Granddad, you have to come up here and you have to deal with the problem that you created. And he's like, fine, but I'm not going to be happy about it. And he's like, and then they get to it. They're like, how are you going to get him to leave? We're going to scare him out. Instead of just talking to him. So, yeah,
Ooh-wee, I'm Mr. Poopy Butthole. Look at me.
Anyways, so moving on to our movies, news, reviews, TV, games. Have you watched or played anything else recently?
I'm on season 4 of The Crown.
The Crown.
With Rachel.
Oh, okay.
About, Elizabeth and the monarchy.
Uh-huh.
This is the Lady Diana season.
Uh-huh.
And Charles is an idiot.
Now, is this based off the true events? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
So Charles, he's just a sniveling little turd. He's just like, he's got like that crooning, like lean forward, like, posh and wealthy. Splendid. I drive a Jaguar. He just looks like a putz. And you want to smack him. And like the whole time, like, even like it's like they show like him as a kid. And Philip is just like, you need to toughen up, kid. And he's just like, like being coddled. But there's like so many people who like in Game of Thrones, like he's playing Elizabeth now. You've seen Hot Fuzz,
Yeah.
the female police officer,
I think I remember her.
the one who shows up with like the fake boobs on and like always making like cheeky innuendo jokes. She plays the Queen of England. She's playing Elizabeth. The guy that he was in Game of Thrones. He played Edmure. Tully. He plays Philip now. Matt Smith, who plays Daemon Targaryen.
Okay.
And Doctor Who, he was him younger.
Okay.
Who they had? What's his face? Tywin Lannister, whose name's eluding me. His real name. Charles Dance.
Oh, yeah, Charles Dance.
He plays one of the monarchy as well. And it's so weird watching him because he looks like Tywin Lannister. And not just because, he played him, but, like, he has, like, that aura look, like, with, like, when they're doing, like, dressy events. He's got the medals and stuff on. Yeah. So he looks, like, really important. But he just doesn't have that Tywin behind him. So the whole time I'm just waiting for him to, like, lose it and just give someone the business and destroy him, but it never happens. But this is the season now where he met and married Diana.
Okay.
And the whole time he's just cheating on her with his, like, bimbo who's married. Who's like Camilla, who he's married to now. Like, this affair has been going on since the late 70s. Okay. And it's just nonsense. The whole time it's just like, bro, like, you're nailing Diana. Like, you got Lady Di. Like, what are you doing? Like, you need to get it together. So we sit and watch that. And the show piques my interest because they just went through, like, the Falkland Islands War. Okay. And the Scully from the X-Files plays Margaret Thatcher. Okay. But she sounds like Voldemort, and Rachel laughs because I always do the impression whenever she pops up on screen. Because she's got this, like the Falkland Islands. And I'm like, Harry Potter, come to die. Like, the whole time. And it's just like, God, like, she looks like just so frail and miserable. It's like, this is like peak Margaret Thatcher. Like, it's like, it's not you in the late 90s. It's 1982. Like, where's the spunk? So we've been watching that and enjoying that. Okay. I beat Vice City. I think we already talked about that. I was going to play San Andreas, but I didn't. And then here's a top tip. Apparently, it's a thing that's happening now with Xbox Series X's where you don't get input on the screen.
That's what happened to you?
That's what happened to me. Like, turn on my Xbox like it was normal, no input. And I'm like, okay. So I restarted my Xbox. Nothing. And I'm like, all right, let me restart my TV. Restart my TV, unplug my TV, unplug my Xbox. Just unplug everything. Just factory reset everything. Turn it all on. Still doesn't work. Not working at all. I'm looking at the HDMI cables. None of the teeth are bent, broken, nothing. There's no dust in it. Everything's clean. Leads are not corroded whatsoever. And I'm like, I take my Xbox, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking inside with a flashlight at the HDMI port. No damage, no nothing. It's not loose, nothing. I'm like, what the hell? And there's, like, no videos on how to help. And, like, every time they show it, it's a perfectly working Xbox. And, like, oh, just do this. And it still works. It's like, well, yours isn't broken. And, like, all the comments are like, none of this worked. So then I'm, like, holding the Xbox. I'm, like, factory resetting my Xbox. Like, holding two buttons. And there's, like, all right, it's going to beep. And then there's going to be a second beep. There's never a second beep. Ever.
You just keep holding.
It doesn't happen. And it's like, oh, like, you might, it's like, you have to send in your Xbox. Like, it could be an internal part, like something burnt out or whatever. Or something burnt out because the HDMI port became a ground all of a sudden. So it overheated. Okay. And it's not working. And I'm like, well, like, there's no burning smell. And I'm like, my TV's registering it's plugged in. I'm just not getting video and audio. And I'm like, all right. And this was like 3 hours. And, like, I was like, and they were like, sometimes the Xbox is just overheated from, like, just being plugged in. It's like, unplug it for like an hour and see if it cools down and try it that way. And I was like, all right, so 2 hours. I was like, double it. Plug it all back in. I left it, like, don't plug in, like, any accessories. So I unplugged my terabyte hard drive for memory backup, my HDMI that plugs into my headset to charge it. Unplug all that, turn it on. Doesn't work. And then finally I was like, you know what? Let me just see. And I took the HDMI cable I used for my Nintendo Switch and plugged it into the Xbox. And it came right back on. And I was like, ah. And then I'm looking at it. So apparently HDMI cords can just go bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just like any other piece.
But I'm like, but how?
Just got worn out. I don't know.
How does it get worn? It doesn't move. I don't unplug it at all. Like, it's always plugged in the same spot. It's not being twisted, kinked, nothing. It's just.
It just got tired of you, Tom.
It got tired of me trying to play Vice City on there. Oh, I did learn if you get 100% in Vice City, the only thing you get is a T-shirt you can wear that says "I beat Vice City 100%." And all I got was this T-shirt, and I was like,
"That's a very Grand Theft Auto thing to do." I
was like, "That's lame. That's lame as hell." Damn you, Vice City. Other than that, I don't think I really watched or played anything new.
I watched a movie.
Aside from playing Black Ops, but we've talked about that.
I watched a TV show, actually.
Oh, what'd you watch?
The Penguin.
That's the Burgess Meredith Penguin.
Have you seen any of it yet?
Nope, I haven't watched any of
it.
Tell me about it.
It's really good. It's basically The Godfather in Gotham City. Because you have the Falcones and the Maronis, and Penguin works for one side, and then he kind of double crosses them to the other, and then he double crosses that side to where he's pitting them against each other, so that he can eventually take over. But you have Colin Farrell, which plays Oswald Cobblepot. You have Kristen how do you say her last name? Milioti. It's Milioti. She plays Sophia Falcone, which she's called the Hangman because people think that she's a killer. She's been in Arkham until like the beginning of the series, and she's let out. It has Theo Rossi, which plays Dr. Julian Rush, which he's one of the guys from Sons of Anarchy. I'm trying to think what else he's been in. You'll know him when you see him. He's been in several things, but he's like her therapist. Okay, which kind of joins her. But they do a really good job of setting up the Penguin as like he's this very mid-level guy, and he's pitted them against each other. And he's got some stuff that he found out that because this takes place after the Batman, so like half the city was destroyed with the floodgates broke when they were blown up and just flooded half like all the lower part, like the poorer part of the city were all flooded. So there's a lot of stuff that's still out there, and he found out where there's like this good drop of drugs or money that he can go and get very easily that nobody has anymore, but he's got the men to go do it. But they do a lot of world building in this where they don't specifically say like Pamela Isley is Poison Ivy or anything like that. But they give a lot of things that allude to it. Like one of the things that the Cobblepot is like trying to introduce is him and Sophia want to bring in this new drug, which it's made by these very rare mushrooms that produce like this red liquid from them. And it's like a hallucinogenic thing that, it's not like necessarily addictive or anything, but it's just this great drug that doesn't leave a trace or something like that. And they kind of allude that like, it's very hard to get this, for them, especially for them to grow here in the city. So they kind of allude to like, Poison Ivy could possibly be helping make those. They kind of allude to the Court of Owls as far as like some of the politicians working behind the scenes and stuff. It's a really good show, but it does mostly focus kind of like I was talking where the Matt Reeves, the Batman, and kind of like the Nolan, it's very street based where it's very it's just about the two families mostly. They just allude to the other characters possibly in the world, but it's a lot of like this mafia family versus this mafia family, and it's like him trying to pit them against each other without them knowing it until eventually they figure it out, and then it's just him doing what he's got to do to stay alive and to try and continue to grow his stuff.
So Batman's not a thing yet.
No, in this one, this happens after the first Batman movie.
Oh, okay, so Batman's already an established person.
So he's in this world. So they do kind of make reference. Like, you don't ever see him so far, at least the episodes I've seen. You don't see him, but they allude to, like, he's out there. So, be careful with when you go and do this or that. So,
but Batman hasn't come in and...
Not so far. I haven't seen, they got an episode that'll come out tonight. I think there's one more episode after this, but I haven't seen him yet. But they do allude to him being out there, and like they have to be careful because he took out this guy, this group of guys last week or something like that. So, but it's just neat to see this side of it as a TV show. Like this is a lot of stuff that in a movie they would reference, like all this happened while we were away or something like that. It's neat to see him actually growing from being like this just like thug to become
the Penguin.
He's gonna be the Penguin. So.
One of the premier Batman villains in the Rogues Gallery.
And because of the success of this from like the early previews that people saw, they kind of re-up. They're going to make the Arkham Asylum TV show. Okay. And it's going to be more horror based as far as like running into the psycho people in there.
Is Arbats going to be in this as like a cameo?
I don't know. I don't know if he'll be in it or if they'll just have somebody dressed as Batman in it. But supposedly he does, like Batman shows up at some point in the series. I just haven't seen him yet.
This is more. It'd be cool if they made like a horror thing, like he just shows up out of nowhere and just like spear tackles a guy like in front of somebody. And he's like, "Oh my god!" They were just running. You just hear gunfire, and he's like trying to just escape it. You just hear like the chaos of everyone getting their butts handed to him.
Well, like they could have the Oswald fighting some of the Maronis or something like that, and just like in a warehouse, and all of a sudden you just men from both sides just start disappearing. To where it's just the two of them left. And he's like, "All right, time to get out of here."
It's him, Brad.
But basically he runs into this one kid that's trying to steal the wheels off of his car in the very first episode, and then that kid becomes like his right-hand man as the season goes on. So, it's pretty cool. It's really good.
Okay.
I mean, I would put this up there as far as like that Capri Sun good.
Yeah, there's no way to get the. You gotta get it all out.
But as far as like a TV show, I think this is probably up there with like Loki. Okay. As far as like how good it is,
it's pretty high praise.
It's not like multiversal like Loki, but as far as like, have you seen Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone?
I've seen bits of it. Yeah.
To me, it's kind of like that, but with a little less comedy to it. It's all serious for the most part, but it's good. I've also played a game.
Oh.
Now that I've played it a little more, I'll talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Ooh, the new Dragon Ball game, huh?
I've played all the way through Goku's story.
Okay.
And I've started on Vegeta's story, which once you play through a character, you unlock the other characters that you run into. So not like I could use Vegeta, Piccolo, and all them, but you can play their stories. And depending on what parameters you meet while you're fighting the different stories, it can change the outcome as far as like you can see the alternate outcome. Like if Vegeta had beaten Goku at the beginning, they give you like a little story to where it can still continue on where Goku was still alive and Vegeta just like left him there like he was nothing kind of thing and moved on. But it's neat to see all these like what if scenarios because like in the Dragon Ball Super, there's a Goku Black where this god basically took Goku's body and then made a wish where he got Goku's body, and then he made another wish where it was invincible. So his body couldn't be killed, but like he's just super powerful. Well, they made an alternate world where it's the ultimate Gohan or the Mystic Gohan, where he's when he fought Boo, that becomes this character. Different things. It's fun, and this one takes a lot more skill to play as opposed to just pressing the buttons and hoping. It's back to like the Budokai Tenkaichi kind of series.
Yeah, because I played Budokai 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then, was there a Budokai 3?
Yeah.
I played that one. I didn't like 3.
Yeah, 3 kind of, I think it got to like the Majin Buu saga.
Yeah, 3, but the way the gameplay was weird and like the running around and it was just different. I didn't like it.
Well, the Xenoverse ones they said were a lot more like just button mash, just like regular fighting games, but the Tenkaichi games and then this one is a lot more like you got to be good at timing. Like you can counter where you like in the cartoon where they disappear and reappear behind them, those kind of things. You actually can have a beam struggle where like if you both use like your powerful move at the same time, you get to where you're like I think it's either you have to press a button or you have to do the joystick back and forth real quick to try and like as it goes back and forth.
These games are a controller's worst nightmare because they're like no.
But you struggle back and forth. There you can actually power up to different power modes depending on which character you choose. Like I mentioned before, there's like 180 something characters, but that's including like Super Saiyan 4 and Goku versus
each Super Saiyan
3
its own character.
You can, or you can choose like the first one and then power him up through like the regular.
I remember when the highest you could go was Super Saiyan 2 and Dragon Ball Z Budokai, and that's only because of Trunks.
Yeah.
Because Goku and Vegeta didn't go to Super Saiyan 2 in the game, but I think you could unlock the skill to do it. But Trunks had it automatically, and I had the skill set already set up where as soon as the game started, I could hit both bumpers and go into Super Saiyan 2 off the bat, and I would just turbocharge my brother and beat the crap out of him.
Well, I mean, in this one, they have like a ranked online play, and that's what a lot of people kind of complained about is that the more powerful your character is, like in the series, like if you're Vegito, which is Goku and Vegeta combined, they're more powerful and they actually have like a whole extra bar of health compared to the other characters. So basically everyone that's in the top tier is using those characters because somebody took a picture of like the top 10, like when he was fighting them, and they all have the exact same characters in their team of 5. They have like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Gotenks, all the like combined forms.
Oh my god, no!
But it is fun, and it's neat that like Goku in each Super Saiyan form, he has a different power, like superpower. Like He uses it like the instant transmission Kamehameha for Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3, he used like a Dragon Fist punch. The ultimate, what was I kind of blanked. Goku's newest
God mode.
Well, there's Super Saiyan God where he uses like it's called like Sonic something, but like he teleports you around you really fast, and then he uses the Kamehameha. But there's Ultra Instinct. That's the newest like power up that he has, and that one there's one where like you're shooting blast at him, and then he does his Kamehameha as he's running towards you, and then he like jumps over the blast just like in the anime, and then like shoots you a foot from the face with his Kamehameha blast. So it's really fun. There's one move when you're like mastered Ultra Instinct where you go flying towards him, and then at the last second, right before you get to him, you reappear behind him, and just kind of raise your fist up, and then he's like, just falls down.
It's like, dead. It's like,
but it's really cool.
I wish they do something like this with Power Rangers.
Yeah. Well, they have a fighting game, but it's not
Battle of the Grid.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun, but it's not quite to that level.
Something at that level with all the Rangers,
right? They don't have all of them. They have just a few. Now they have the mobile game where
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like rock paper scissors, kind of like you choose, and if you match or whatever, you can hit them. But it's a lot of fun. They have the whole tournament of power. They have that kind of thing where you play through that story mode. You can collect the Dragon Balls like by basically completing achievements. You collect Dragon Balls, which then you can use to level up your character to where you get more XP or you get more money to unlock more things, different things like that. But, there's so many characters. It's pretty cool. I think they already have it set up for the next set of characters that you'll get. One, like in the next DLC, is the characters from Dragon Ball Superhero, which is there's like 2 androids that they made that you can pick. And then they'll have Dragon Piccolo and Beast Gohan, which Dragon Piccolo is basically he's like hulked up, and then he's orange instead of green because he gets the power from Shenron. And then Beast Gohan is basically like the ultimate ultimate Gohan when he's fighting Majin Buu, but then all of a sudden like it snaps like when he was fighting Cell, and he just because in that movie Piccolo dies and Gohan just loses it.
Finally cuts loose.
Yeah, and he's fighting the ultimate Cell or something like that.
And beating the crap out of him.
Yeah. Because like they say Beast Gohan is on the level of like Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So
damn.
It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
Is Yamcha still like the worst character?
Well, actually, I mean, there's like different versions of Yamcha that's like the what if versions as well.
If he was a Super Saiyan or something? Like Super Saiyan Yamcha?
Kind of, yeah.
Spawn's dead.
But I've really enjoyed playing it. It's a lot of fun. And they actually customize it to where each character, when they start the battle, no matter what characters they are, they have like a different phrase for whoever they're fighting. Like
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Because it's like they acknowledge that they're fighting this character or whatever when you start up the match, which is pretty cool. So like even if it's like Majin Vegeta versus regular Vegeta, kind of like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I had for reviews.
Not bad.
Got a little bit of news, not a whole lot.
A little bit of news, eh?
Yeah. Kind of used up a lot of my news from before. Let's see. Let me pull this back up here.
Going hard on the news.
I don't know if you've seen Dragon Ball Daima, however you pronounce it, but it's on Netflix right now. But it's got 2 or 3 episodes so far. And it's supposed to take place right after the Majin Buu saga.
Okay.
But it's like a 1-season kind of thing, like kind of like the Garlic Jr. season. But it's supposed to take place right after Super. And basically, it's the demon realm involving Deborah, which was
the guy who could spit on people and turn them into stone.
Yeah, Bibbidi's or Bobbity. Wow, I can't remember what his name was, but he was like his minion.
Bobbity.
But basically, he was the king of the demon realm. Well, they found out he's gone. So this new guy, he's like, well, now that he's gone, I'm the king. And their world only has 3 Dragon Balls, and they can only make 1 wish. So the new demon king comes to Earth, and he uses this Namek that lives down there to summon all the Dragon Balls. And he goes to make a wish. So he wishes for everyone who could oppose him to be reduced to children again. So like even Hercule is reduced to a child, like Goku
with a big mustache.
Yeah, I mean you got Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, even Chi-Chi and Bulma are made to kids again.
Oh my god!
And then Goten and Trunks are made into like babies since they were kids. So, and then they have to go, and the only way to get turned back is they have to go find the 3 Dragon Balls from the Demon Realm. But the animation is really good. The story is kind of, at least so far to me, is kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
Because as kids, they have to learn how to fly again in one episode because their body weight's different. It's like they have the same mind, they're just shrunk.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all right. It's not a big fan so far though. And it's only on the subbed version at the moment.
Oh, so it's all in Japanese and you got to read the subtitles?
Yeah.
Ah.
Now, one thing that has been out for a while in the subbed version is Dragon Ball Super Heroes, which is a series, and it's basically a multiverse kind of thing where this character pulls in Trunks because he's kind of violated the timeline as far as like going back and forth. So they pull him in to imprison him. Well, he also pulls in all these other people to a prison planet, which is like 4 or 5 planets combined with this giant chain. But you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are there. There's the evil Saiyan, which is like fighting Super Saiyan God Goku, which he almost looks like another version of Raditz, kind of. Well, then you have Goku and Vegeta are there. There's another, I want to say, what's the name? There's another Trunks. And then I think like they have characters called like, what was his name? I can't remember the name, but it's pretty cool because basically it's supposed to be all the most powerful people from these different worlds. So Cooler, Frieda's brother,
yeah. He's
there, and he figures out how to do the golden transformation, but he's actually helping Trunks. I haven't watched all of it. I've only watched like the first few episodes, but so far it's really cool because you have Golden Cooler helping Trunks to try and stop this new guy named Fu, F-U. But he's got a sword kind of like Trunks, but supposedly he's trapped him there, and I don't know the whole story yet, but it is pretty cool to get to see so far. Another bit of news I have is the movie 28 Years Later. I got a little information that says it's going to take place 30 years after the events of the first 2 films.
Not 28.
Exactly.
Boo!
Cillian Murphy's character Jim from the first film is forced to face the nightmare once again when Aaron Taylor Johnson's character, called Sam, is a young survivor who crosses his path. So for whatever reason, he has to reface all the monsters and stuff for whatever reason. I don't know.
The rage people.
Yeah. John Krasinski is going to reprise his role as Jack Ryan from the TV series on Amazon, and he's going to be in a Jack Ryan movie. So I guess that'll tie up all of the shows that he was on.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I really enjoyed those shows. If you haven't checked them out, they're on Amazon, and I think there's 3 seasons, but they're all really good, and they're all based off like Tom Clancy novels. Because Godzilla -1 did so well that they've actually
-2
pretty much. They said the writer and director have announced that there's another Godzilla movie by them in development.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see about that. Nosferatu,
A Symphony of Horror.
It's coming soon. It's supposed to releases on New Year's Day, but it's starring Bill Skarsgård, Nicholas Hoult.
Yep, they got creepy Skarsgård to play Nosferatu, I'm sure.
No, that's William Dafoe.
All right. Yeah, well, all right, yeah.
They also have Lily
So he's
Rose.
playing Renfield?
Possibly, but maybe that might be Nicholas Hoult. Who knows?
Well, he did the movie, Renfield.
Yeah, but he's in this too. They got Lily Rose Depp, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Emma Corrin are going to be in it. Written and directed by Robert Eggers. So, I mean, I think if I remember right, I've seen the trailer and it's pretty creepy. Like I want to see it. Let's see. We have the new Jurassic Park or Jurassic World 4 Rebirth.
Oh my god.
Starring Chris Pratt and Scarlett Johansson. She's always wanted to be in a Jurassic Park movie, so she eventually got she's in one now.
Okay.
But she talked about it as a kid. She always wanted to be in one. Let's see. It says the title has been officially announced as Jurassic World Rebirth. The fourth installment of Universal's modern reboot and continuation. Let's see. Doesn't really say. It's just talking about how, like, you know, after the last couple of movies, they decided that they wanted to go on and make a fourth one.
For money.
From what I heard, it's supposed to be like several years after the other ones, where dinosaurs are now out in the world because they escaped in the final one. So
they keep escaping. They never learn. You can't contain the dinosaurs.
Also, there's going to be a Scary Movie 6 with the original cast trying to come back and make another Scary Movie.
That'd be funny.
And that they, like, some of the wish list for the Scary Movie 6 is like The Witch. Have you seen that one? With Aaron Taylor. What was that? What's her name? The lady that plays in the Queen's Gambit and stuff.
All right, I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember her name. But there's that, Terrifier, Hereditary, the X movie with the girl on top right. I can't remember her name. The Maxine movie.
Mm-hmm.
Five Nights at Freddy's. They want to include all these into this.
Looks like The Wicker Man.
Yeah, they want to include all that kind of stuff into it. Just different movies they haven't had in them before.
All right.
And then lastly, I just want to kind of mention that, you know, have you heard the bad reviews for Joker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which it kills me because, like, Quentin Tarantino says, like, yeah, this movie was like an FU to comic book movie enthusiasts. It's like, why would you want to do that, though? Like, why? They're the audience. Like,
yeah.
If you want to make money.
They're the ones who want to see it.
They said so far, I don't know what the budget was for the movie, but so far they've made $200 million since it came out, and it's been out for almost a month.
I mean, if only our movies were making $200 million.
Well, true. Let's see. They spent $190 million, so they've made $10 million, but not really because like Hayden kind of told us, you got to kind of double to actually make money once you include the ads and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, worldwide it's made $201 million. not just U.S. worldwide.
Because they're like, it's a musical. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like, why'd you ruin it and mess it all up?
I don't know, but that's all I got now. But I just figured I'd mention the Joker. I was like, I really wanted to see that, and then I heard the reviews and I heard why, and I was like, oh, okay.
I thought the first one was really, really good. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot takes that I was like, oh, that was a good move. And it's like, we're doing a musical with Lady Gaga. It's like, and it's over. We had a chance. We messed it up.
Yeah. Oh well.
Ah well.
My name is Hayden.
Anyways, that's all I've got for this episode.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see you next time, if you dare.
What's it that?
I know. I saw you always do it.